I think the NFL is really exciting this year. If you look at all the teams in the AFC, there's a bunch of new ones, good ones. Cleveland, the Chargers, the Raiders are doing well. I have a feeling Buffalo is going to come out of the AFC. And my cousin is a
Chiefs don't look so hot.
Chiefs are vulnerable. They're vulnerable. They were vulnerable 2 years ago.
They were, yeah. I picked them to win the Super Bowl again this year, but I'm already feeling like, ooh, shouldn't have done that.
Yeah. They're, they may be in it, but it could be the Bills' year, at least to make it into the Super Bowl, perhaps. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
NFC is even more competitive, right? You've got Carolina.
Yeah.
You got Arizona. You got the Rams. The Rams look like the Super Bowl favorite after what they did last week, right?
People keep sleeping on the Cardinals.
And the
Cardinals.
The Cardinals.
Cardinals are 3-0, and they have just a ridiculous head coach. Went for that 68-yard field goal. So I understand not taking him seriously, but they probably have the MVP front runner right now. I think he's the odds-on favorite right now, Kyler, so far.
Probably.
I think he is.
Probably. Yeah.
He's pretty good.
He's outstanding.
So, yeah, it's a very – last year I felt like the NFC was wide open. This year it's not. I mean, NFC West is ridiculous. Yeah, it's a lot of good teams. Carolina, New Orleans, Dallas, Minnesota, Green Bay. Yeah.
Dallas is playing with a lot of fire. Dak is trying to make a comeback. So,
he's a hell of a player. He's just a hell of a player. And their defensive coordinator, it kills me. It's Dan Quinn.
Right.
I mean, Kyle Shanahan and Dan Quinn went to the Super Bowl, almost won it. He was available. You'd think maybe they like each other and they might want to run it back and just promote DeMeco Ryans. Dan Quinn doing a really good job so far. And not that DeMeco won't be better than Dan Quinn, but the same reason you're not playing Trey Lance, the same reason you feel like you needed a veteran quarterback. Don't you think you need a veteran defensive coordinator too? Or unless you thought DeMeco was going to be better.
Yeah. The only funny thing about Dan Quinn and Kyle Shanahan is when the Falcons beat the Niners, and I think it was 2019. After the game, if you go back and watch that, Dan Quinn gave Kyle Shanahan a handshake, like a really firm handshake, like, we got you. So
nice. Maybe there's a little bit of bad blood.
Yeah. Never know.
Well, the thing with Kyle is when he eventually loses or messes something up, he never takes responsibility. So I wonder what Matt Ryan thinks of him. I wonder what Dan Quinn thinks of him. I'm sure internally, or maybe even somewhat publicly, he's passed the blame off to those two. I mean, a lot of people blame Kyle Shanahan for that loss. You could also blame Dan Quinn for his defense falling apart or him not asserting himself to Kyle and saying, hey, run the freaking ball. I'm the head coach.
Would have made sense to run the ball, right?
Didn't do that. He just kind of was a pass. He pretty much let Kyle Shanahan be the head coach, and he was just a defensive coordinator. Anyway, we got off topic. He's a good defensive coordinator. Cowboys look pretty good.
Cowboys look good. So, the bottom line for the 49ers is this season is going to be crazy competitive. Whoever their starting quarterback is going to be, they're in for a fight to get in to the playoffs in the first place. So 2-1 is good, but my gut instinct tells me that they should not have started Jimmy at all. They should have started Trey from day one. And that Jimmy, what was the first play of the year for the Niners? The first play of the year was a fumble.
Yeah.
Isn't that a
if Trey Lance had started and that had been his first play of the year, people would have crushed him for it. Well, he's not ready. But Jimmy does it. It's like, well, I mean, Alex Mack's butt sweaty. What are you going to say? What do you want? He's got a sweaty butt. It's not Jimmy's fault.
Who's the rookie? Rookie?
Yeah,
the first play. Yeah. So to me, that was a telltale sign this guy should not be there. Look at Jimmy's body language during the interviews. He's jittery, not just in the pocket, but post game. And Trey Lance, I'm so impressed with him. I'm impressed with everything about him. I love his interviews. Like even after the game, he's so humble, small town kid.
Yeah.
And, I think he's just itching to get out there. He's like, guys, I got this.
Like, trust me. Your offense is stuck in neutral. Trust me. Give me a chance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So look, Kyle's made a lot of bad decisions so far, a lot, but he can redeem himself by, I would say, the organization needs to pivot. This is a NBA change management organizational issue. They need to change their mindset and become good pivoters. Like things change. Like
Yeah.
you started, Jimmy, but you know what? Things change. Now Trey's a starter.
Yeah.
And then you make other adjustments. Then you learn how to close out games in the fourth quarter. Like you make adjustments and you change things because the talent's there.
Yeah. Agree. Agree. Anoop, I got to take some more callers though. You're killing it. Thank you very much.
Thanks a
Great
lot.
to see you. See you
See ya.
soon. Before, real quick, Nathan says, "Do you ever realize how many times James Garoppolo shrugs his shoulders during his interviews after a loss or any negativity toward him? Does he care? Does Jimmy Garoppolo care? That's my thing with Jimmy. I don't think he cares enough to be great. And there was a report that came out this week that the 49ers felt that it was hard to get him prepared for games, and then Kyle said that was inaccurate. But does he care? Yeah. Does he care enough? I don't think so. That's why I'm always like, why are you smiling right now, man? Why are you shrugging your shoulders? Can you give me a little like I don't know. I grew up on Steve Young and Jeff Garcia. That's what those guys cared. I'm just saying.